Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Stefan. Thanks so much for joining me. Um, yeah, we're gonna try to do some general readings, um, and hopefully we get some callers. And I'm gonna be taking chat questions as well. So, great to have everybody. Hey, Christy, great to see you. How's your day going? Okay. What should we do first? Let's see. I guess we'll start with some generals. Um, let's do some fire signs. That's a good way to start this off. All right. All right, let's start. We'll do should we do general? We want to do general. No, let's do specific. All right, so we'll start with Aries. Aries and moon rising. All right. And for anybody watching, if you'd ever like to come on the show for a phone reading, just message me on Instagram, or you can connect with me through email. Um, and I usually take calls right through the Instagram app. So I do offer private readings too. If anybody's interested in that as well, you can connect with me off air. So okay, let's get started. All right. Aries, sun, moon, rising. See what's going on, Aries. I get two cards for present energy. Actually, let's get three cards. Spirit. All right, Aries, Page of Wands. Enthusiasm, confidence, passion. I did get my hair cut, yes. About a choice. You've been avoiding making. Let's see. So, confidence, enthusiasm. Thank you. I think the woman who cut my hair, I think I threw her off a little bit. She asked what kind of haircut I wanted, and I told her to make me look like I just washed up on shore. Zay, you know me. I always try to maintain a punk rock business casual vibe. So okay, yeah, this is enthusiasm, confidence about looking forward, about um the future, like being very future focused. Um, specifically with like expansion and growth. Um, it's a decision I mean, you for quite a bit of time have been avoiding making this choice. Um, let's see, what else is going on here? Okay, interesting. One more. Yeah, you know what? I think that you feel stuck in a relationship, Aries. That's what's coming through really strong. It's kind of made you like shut down for a little bit, feeling very unbalanced. But I think you're finally bringing balance back into your life. Somebody from your past has really been making you feel trapped. I think you're finally moving forward, though. I think being independent and self-reliant is something that's really important to you. Um, Nine of Pentacles is also just like a great card. It's just a really great card. Um, yeah, I think that you really, I got a lot of energy of you fighting through like a lot of kind of blocked change, control, um, a lot of guardedness. And I think you're really stepping into this new energy. Um, I do feel like someone in your past has really been kind of holding you back and weighing you down. Um, what's up, Aura? Of course, man. I think you're new here. I'm Stefan. It's great to meet you. Where are you chatting with us from? Keep doing it, Aries. We're gonna just do super short messages, like present energy. So, Aura, yeah. I'd be happy to. I mean, I can't promise you I can answer the question. Oh, right on, man. I'm in New York. We could go. I could drive down. We could have a drink together in like 2 hours. Great to meet you, though. Yeah, and for anybody new tuning in, if you'd like to come on the show for a free phone reading, just message me on Instagram. It's listed below. I can call you right through the app. I'd love to have you on. Um, and chat questions, I'll do my best. Sometimes I don't feel comfortable answering certain chat questions. Some things are just too nuanced from for me to answer, and I won't pull cards on something that I don't feel really confident about giving advice on. Hey, Queen of Moons, nice to meet you. I think you're new here. I'm Stefan. Great to have you. Where are you chatting with us from? Yeah, Aura. How can I help, man? Hey, Ayaz, nice to meet you. I'm Stefan. Great to have you. I think you're new here. Sorry, guys, my dogs heard the train. I'd be happy to answer your question. I'm gonna do auras first. I try to do my best to keep a mental note of the order. So um, I will say, guys, my show is always going to be free. It always has been and always will be. That being said, if you want to donate, it really means a lot. It's what keeps my show going. And I always try to move you to the front of the list if you're kind enough to donate. There's a couple ways listed below, as well as some video links or some links in the video description. So, oh, love this aura. Congrats, dude. I love that. Listen, I'm always gonna blindly support anybody following their true passion. Always, if you're doing it from the right space because it's something you love and it's not for money, I mean, damn, that's usually when we really make things happen. It's about detaching from our own view of like success, and just doing it because it means something to us. Um, so congrats, man. You're gonna have to send me some of your stuff. Look, like music or like back end, like producing. Let's see what we can pull for you, man, for advice. Love the question. Thanks for asking such a great question. Thank you for not asking like what your toxic ex is up to. Right on, right on. Are you on Instagram? We should connect. I'd love to hear some of your stuff. Oh, love it, dude. I'm 36, so I'm pretty impartial, or I'm pretty partial to like um early 90s rap and early 2000s indie rap. But I like all music, so all right. Yeah, let's get some advice for you, Aura. All right, Ayaz, just hang tight. Thanks for joining us. We'll get to you next. Oh, I love that, dude. I'm like trying to imagine what that sounds like. Like what kind of dark? Like a Mortal Technique dark? Or um like you use samples from horror movies for your beats? Or both? Yeah, dude, connect with me on Instagram. I'd love to hear some of your stuff. Yeah, it's great to have you. Thanks for stumbling on on my channel. All right. All right, Spirit. What can we play my new friend? Right on, man. Um, it's the White Dog Tarot. Should be right there. At the White Dog Tarot. All right. All right, Spirit. My new friend Aura down in Jersey. What can we tell them? Aura, while I'm shuffling, give me a second. I just want to make sure I'm asking the right questions for you. Um, it's a new question I've never got before, so I want to make sure I'm setting my intention for the right questions for you. What does Aura need to know? Can I get two cards about what he really just needs to know generally about pursuing this? Ha ha ha. Damn. I love tarot. I love when I'm always truly surprised, but completely unsurprised. Bro, you know what I just got? I asked what you really need to know about pursuing this. You just gotta do it, brother. You just gotta do it. Take the leap. It's okay that you don't see what's in front of you. You just have to have faith. Take the leap, believe in yourself. I mean, this is about a new beginning, dude. I mean, how funny is that that came out? It's also the first card in tarot. I love that for you, man. What else does he need to know? How fitting is that? Oh, I love this. All right, man. This is what I'm getting. We're gonna keep pulling cards. Something else that you need to know when you're starting this process, besides just really jumping into it, don't look back. It's about taking a leap, trusting yourself, knowing that if you put everything you have into it, um, it's gonna work out well. Like this guy, he's not taking a leap. He's not taking a step off this cliff to fall to his death. Someone else that's coming through really strong, man. Like the more you get into this, and even when you start, when you're creating shit, like put your soul into it, put your emotion into it, put everything you have, like emotionally, like put yourself in your art. That's so strong right now. Um, like even if it feels like a little too much for other people, like put it all on your sleeve, dude. Put all your feelings, your emotions, um, put like the shit you've been through, just put it all out there, um, unapologetically, unapologetically. Such a dude, such a strong message. I just got chills. Love it for you. What could be an obstacle or blockage? Aura, this is awesome, brother. I love this. Such a great message for you. Oh, so strong. All right, Aura, this is what I got, man. Um, and guys, just remember, we can sit around and watch tarot all day. At the end of the day, it's about how we manifest shit. You know, it's knowing and believing, figuring out what you want first, truly, and then knowing and believing that it's going to happen and will happen, then detaching from the outcome, especially outcomes that don't align with that. And then the second part is actually stepping up and doing it, like taking the action, taking the inspired action to actually bring it in. It's about putting the action in place while also knowing that you're going to get the result you want. This is what I got for obstacle or blockage. And dude, this resonates a lot for me too, man, which I'm not surprised about. I mean, I feel like everybody that stumbles on this show mirrors me in a lot of ways. Just, I mean, really just on a different timeline. One of the obstacles or blockages that you need to be aware of that could potentially get in the way of your success. We got the Eight of Cups. I'm getting a couple messages. It's embracing, again, walking into the unknown. There could be an energy of, if you really want to commit to this in the way that it needs to be committed to get to where you want to be, it's going to require you to potentially walk away from something that might feel somewhat stable, like a job. It could also be you leaving behind self-limiting beliefs about what you can do, um, or what you're capable of. It's like walking away from like those emotions and feelings that are really like not who we are. Um, like all the doubts that like the world puts in us, and builds in us. It tells us what's possible and what's not. I do think that there's an energy of you having to trust and walk away from something that might feel stable. Like it's like taking a risk, but not. Actually, it is. Like this guy already has cups. Like they're pretty good, but he knows that they're not, this isn't what's meant for him. He knows there's something better out there. It's about going on a journey of oneself. And again, with the obstacle or blockage, it's committing to really, it's taking the leap, putting your heart, your fucking soul into what you're creating, and stepping into your emperor energy, like your passion. This is a card of, I mean, fire energy, Aries, taking the inspired action, standing in your personal power. This guy's a creator, he's a builder. It's pretty epic, man. I love this. I love this. I feel like we got a lot here. Really great energy, dude. To me, you already got it, man. This is just a reminder. This is just a reminder of what you already know, dude. What you already have to just fully step into, you know? Like the Knight of Cups puts it all out there. All right, man. I love this, dude. Um, can't wait to hear your stuff. This is gonna be awesome for you. I'm super pumped, man. This is gonna be so good for you. I know you're gonna do it too. I know you are. I gotta tell myself this constantly. Just don't get in your own way, you know? I spent like most of my life self-destructing good things. So sometimes we just gotta let go, detach, and just commit. So I hope that was helpful, dude. And yeah, thank you so much for finding the show, man. It's great to meet you. Looking forward to connecting with you on Instagram. Um, Ayaz, you still with us? Thanks, brother. Like you're, hey, man, we got the same energy. So if you like it, it's because it's the same as yours. So, Queen of Moons, absolutely. I actually think you were next in line. So, yeah, for anybody new, please feel free to subscribe, to the channel. I'm Stefan. I'm here in New York. I'm like an hour outside the city with my dogs. Um, yeah, Sam, of course, great to have you. I'm Stefan. So nice to meet you. Where are you chatting with us from? And guys, I do my best to remember the order. Um, my show is always going to be free. You know, I started this show a month and a half ago, really with the intention of trying to genuinely help people, not to make money. Um, you know, I just wanted to do a different type of show. If anybody wants a phone reading, that's really that's really what I why I started this show. I mean, tarot's so personal. Um, it's just it's amazing to me how many tarot shows are exactly the same on YouTube. I just kind of wanted to do something different. So that being said, if anybody wants to come on for a free phone reading, just message me on Instagram. It's listed below, the White Dog Tarot, and I can call you right through the app on the show. And please donate if you can. It really means a lot to me. It's what keeps the show going. Um, Anybody who can donate or will donate, I'll always try to move you to the front of the line, or I will, for chat questions, anything like that. So, um, hey, Namira. Okay. Queen of Moons, what's your question? And then we're gonna do Ayaz. Oh, you're from Pakistan. Cool. Is tarot popular in Pakistan? Thanks, Ayaz. Yeah, I mean, for anybody who's new, I guess to me, um, yeah, I actually got into. I mean, I'm pretty new to tarot. I've only been doing it really since like January. I started this show because I had like a near death experience in November. I mean, I came inches away from dying. And unfortunately, my one of my dogs didn't make it. She got hit by a car and like died in my arms. And it really kind of like woke me up. Um, and I had I had like a series of unbelievably intense tower moments, like one after the other after that. It was like the universe trying to like shake me awake. Um, I mean, I found out like the person I was seeing was cheating on me. I found out through a dream. Um, I got fired from my job that paid like over 100 grand a year. This all happened in like a 10-day period. Um, and yeah, I know I just kind of felt guided to start doing this. It's hard to explain, but um, I'm so grateful for everybody here. You know, I mean, it's crazy. We get people from all over the world that call the show, and it's every day I get reminded. Like, I mean, doesn't matter if you're in Pakistan or wherever. I mean, all the horrible things happening. like all the conflict, I mean, just reminds me that we're not all so different. All the things we all go through in life. And it never stops amazing me how much I relate to really everybody that I meet on this show. I mean, I really believe you guys are like an extension of me. We're just going through the same things at different times in our life. Thank you, Farah. So that's why I named the show White Dog after my dog Uma, who taught me a lot about myself, specifically how to forgive myself and others, especially people who don't deserve it. So, yeah, I'm grateful to her for that. Okay, Ayaz, let's do your question because I don't know where Queen of Moons went. But yeah, it's great to have everybody. Um, yeah. Oh, there you are. Queen of Moons. I love that question. You know what? I don't even need to pull tarot for that, Queen of Moons. Of course you can. Guys, you know, a question like that, you know what I would ask you, Queen of Moons? Or my response to you would be, well, I guess it depends on how passionate you are about it. Um, and how important it is to you. Because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Um, I know we all grow differently. I mean, whether I want it to be the reason or not, I mean, all my inner growth seems to come from a lot of pain and suffering. Um, and I can tell you that something that really helped me learn, um, one, it was um, detaching from a lot of the toxic shit that I used to involve myself with, specifically like sex, like relationships with women I dated, um, like my attachments to material, like things that I thought were important, um, and really taking an honest look at myself, an honest look, which a lot of people have a hard time doing. Um, I mean, damn, my intuition was blocked for so long. Um, you know, and I will tell you, listen, there's way more gifted readers than me on YouTube. Way more. This is for everybody, guys. It takes a lifetime um to know oneself, and for everybody out there, just because somebody can read cards doesn't mean that they should be giving you advice. Okay, there's people who are very unhealed, who are very gifted. I'm not talking about anyone specifically, but be mindful about where you're getting advice and from who. Okay, that me included. All right, I always try to give advice grounded in real life, and my own experiences. Um, so, um, Queen of Moons, can you evolve with tarot? Absolutely. Um, I mean, it's hard kind of for me to explain. I mean, like I said, I just started like in January, but I don't know. It's like you look at, for me, it's like people who just like can sit at a piano and know how to play. I don't know. Like I just look at the cards and they just kind of make sense to me. They always have. Um, so it's so great to see so many new faces here. All right, SM, I'd love to pull some cards for you. I'm gonna get one card for advice for you, Queen of Moons, okay? But just remember, if you know, if you will it, it's no dream. That's not a Stefan quote. So, um, make sure you're trying to bring yourself into balance first. Um, you know, it's really hard to be intuitive when we don't even listen to our own intuition about things, you know? And I know it's easier said than done, but that's always the easiest and I think the first place we need to start. Um, And I'm also a nerd. I like to read a lot. So I read a lot of tarot books. All right. My new friend, Queen of Moons. And then we're gonna do Ayaz. Thanks, Ayaz. And then we'll do Farah. Hey, Namira, sure. Of course. My resident Soul Tribe, White Dog Tarot member. Love yourself first. All right. Absolutely, Ayaz. We're gonna pull a quick card for advice for Queen of Moons. Thanks for the question, Queen of Moons. That was a really beautiful question. Um, can we get a card for Queen of Moons for what advice does she really need to hear right now about um a greater understanding of herself and tarot? Damn. It's gonna be one of those days where I'm gonna have the hair on my neck stand up constantly. Queen of Moons. You got the moon, Queen of Moons. You have the fucking moon card. Excuse my language. You know what the advice is? Listen to yourself. You already have all the intuitive gifts. I just got chills. This is so beautiful. You just have to trust that when you know or hear something, you don't second guess it. Guys, that first feeling we get about a person, a thing, that's always the right thing. It's always the right thing. And then our ego, everything we're conditioned to think and process that's not right, we try to talk ourselves out of it. You have like really deep intuitive abilities that are untapped. It's like you feel something, you feel presence around you. That's like, I know, it's like this shapeless energy. It's like you feel something that like almost like lacks definition. Um, just because you can't see anything or can't see it, don't ever forget that it's there. Listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. I bet you have trouble sleeping, Queen of Moons. I just picked up on that a little bit. I bet you're a bit of a night owl like me. Sorry, I'm just getting some strange messages. I'm just trying to make sense of them. I almost feel like sometimes you feel like a different person at night. Like your energy changes, becomes more like wild. I don't know. Really beautiful. That's the advice. Not that you needed to hear it from me, because you already knew. All right. I'm here to help. I'd love to help if I can. Um, if you ever want some help, um, learning or you have questions, I'm always here to help. You can always reach out to me. You're so welcome. Just remember, I mean, my personal belief and conviction is that like there's things tarot should be used for, and there's things that I refuse to use tarot for. It's meant to help us like uncover things about ourselves, like our true purpose, to make ourselves the best version of ourselves. so we can help others be the best version of themselves. When we do right by ourselves, we know how to love ourselves, have boundaries with people. I don't think tarot should be used to like make us fearful or stagnant. And unfortunately, I think when we just keep getting sucked into like readings on like toxic fucking exes that we know we shouldn't ever be with again, that's not helpful to know how that person's thinking or feeling. It's like inside the mind of a psychopath. It's a dangerous game looking into people's feelings and thoughts and emotions. We all know frequently the three never really make sense or align. How people inherently feel, think, and act frequently doesn't add up. So just be mindful of that, about what's helpful and what's not. So, okay. Ayaz. Just looking for your question. Ayaz, what happened with this person? Listen, I know we can't pick who we have feelings for. I don't know how old you are, but why would you want to be with somebody who's okay like being hot and cold with you? You don't deserve to be treated like that. You don't. And that's like the healthy boundaries. Like you need to, guys, how we feel about ourselves is a reflection of what we attract in people. So make sure that you know what your own value is. So he does, or the next person does. I'd like to pull some cards on this. Yeah. How old are you, Ayaz? It sounds like you've been focusing on this for a while. I think you should speak your piece to her, and we'll pull cards. But listen, this is just definite advice from a lot of bad relationships. There's no substitute for truly being open and honest with somebody about how you feel and what you're thinking. Always. Doesn't matter how many times you pull cards. And when you do that, you speak from the right place to somebody. Whether they receive it well or not, it's irrelevant because you're going to be in the right place that you need to be. If somebody can't truly get what you're saying, if you're being genuine and you're not being toxic or codependent, then that person's definitely not meant for you. Okay. Did you ask her? Yeah. I'd like to pull some, we're going to pull some cards, Ayaz. Feeling up in the air or unsure is like the worst feeling. Gives us the worst fucking anxiety. It's a horrible, horrible feeling to have, especially around a person. Don't put yourself in that energy. Have a conversation with her if you feel like things were left unsaid, and don't text her. Have a conversation in person or on the phone. Okay? And take your time, write your thoughts down before you go over there so you don't put your foot in your mouth. Take some time to really think about how you feel about her, about the situation, about what you want. Make it clear what you want for your future, for a relationship. And know that whether she like you push her off her chair and she's so like smitten about what you have to say, or she like doesn't feel the same, that's good. That's a good thing. Because why the hell would you want to have a relationship somebody who doesn't have the same values as you. But you can never know until you do right by yourself and put yourself out there, and be okay with whatever happens. You don't do it hoping for one thing. You do it because it's your truth. And she might take some time. Maybe she's not ready. Maybe she felt uncomfortable or unsafe. Well, let's find out. No, listen, guys, we're fucking adults. Don't have important conversations through text. Don't fucking do it, okay? What's her name, I ask? Okay, what's her name? Thank you, Queen of Moons. Hers. I know your name. Her name. The girl's name that we're trying to find out, that we're trying to put cards on. You know what? Thank you, SM. We're gonna get to your question next. Guys, please donate to the channel. It really means so much. It's really what keeps my show going. I left my suit and tie industry to do this for free. This is my job now because I feel like this is what I should be doing. And your donations really keep my show going. It also means a lot to me. There's a couple ways to donate listed below. And I have links to make a donation in my video description. I'll also be happy to move you to the front of the list if you're kind enough to donate. Yep. Farah, you're next, and then we have SM. Hey, Liz. Ghoul. Okay. Ayaz, let's see what's going on with Ghoul. I'm just gonna see what kind of person she is first, okay? I'd be happy to do a reading for you. We got a couple people in front of you, if you don't mind waiting. It's great to meet you, though. I'm Stefan. Where are you chatting with us from? Okay. All right, Ayaz. And yeah, just want to say it again. If anybody wants to donate to the channel, I'd be happy. I always move people who donate to the front of the line. So um, there, yeah, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. They're all listed below, and they're in my video description. Oh, St. Vincent. How's the weather in St. Vincent? I'm sure it's nice. I'm in New York. I as I'm gonna say this again to you, dude. Regardless of what comes out in the cards right now, go speak your fucking truth to this girl, okay? Give yourself some closure. Know that you spoke from the heart and you were open and honest, um, in a sincere way. That's all you can do, and you should feel good about that. Ghoul. What do we need to know about Ghoul? What do we need to know about Ghoul? Hey, Marita. She's still holding on to you. She's really struggling to move forward. She's feeling very trapped in her head about this ending with you. Um, why? You'll know better than me. Um, it's like she feels like trapped. Very in her head, like feeling like she doesn't have anywhere to go. Um, I as Does she wait? Does she wear red a lot? I don't know. I keep getting red. Like she wears red a lot. Um, dude, I think she really values her freedom and independence. I don't think she's ready to settle down, but I do think that she. What are her real feelings? Yeah. I don't know how long you've been messing with this gal, but I think she's just not ready. She doesn't have her shit together, dude. She's very much in like adventurous. She's not in like settle down energy. I'm trying to say it nicely. I don't want to hurt your feelings. I think she feels like there's other options for her. Doesn't mean they're better than you. Probably, you know what, man? I would actually venture that none of them will make her happy. Um, but she does feel kind of in her head over this ending with you, big time. And she really just wants to break free and like move forward. Um, kind of immature. Kind of immature, dude. Um, what are her real intentions? For two. All right. She's very much in her personal power when it comes to like being independent. I don't listen, I know it doesn't hurt less. Um, I don't think this is somebody you take home to mom. I hate to tell you that, but just remember when we do right by ourselves, we speak our truth from the heart. We don't do it out of anger or like insecurity. That's how we make other people grow. You know, like who knows what can happen if you go and you speak to her directly. I bet a lot of men don't do that. Just don't play games. You just speak your truth about what you want. And let her know that you respect whatever she wants. Um, but you just got to be upfront about how you're feeling. Um, ask, why did you feel like we started drifting apart? You know, like, do you not feel like you can be honest with me or be open with me? You just want to be somebody, you want to listen to her and understand and do not get defensive, okay? Um, yeah, don't get defensive. Be open, be understanding about how she feels. You got, dude, if you truly care about this chick, listen, all relationships take serious work. You have to make her feel safe to be open with you. Okay, so if she feels like she's going to be judged by being honest with you, she's not going to be open with you, and she'll probably not be with you. So make sure you're doing it from the right spot. Dude, listen, it took me 35 fucking years to figure this out, okay? And I'm just about turning 37 this month. Games only happen if we're not clear at the beginning about what we want, what we're looking for, like what our values are, asking someone else what their values are. That's when you get games, when you don't have those important conversations with someone up front. And again, being in like an energy of self-love and having the boundaries, even if you find somebody like captivatingly sexy or like attractive, but like when you, after 2 or 3 weeks, you start to get little red flags, or you start to identify, you know what? I don't think we want the same things. Like having the power to understand that and walk away. That's how you break fucking cycles like that repeat themselves, especially in bad relationships. So I'm here if you need me, man. You know that. I'm here to help. All right? All right. Dude, I know what you're going through. Don't let yourself um don't let yourself be involved with somebody like that. There doesn't have to be confusion if we're always upfront and straightforward, even if it's uncomfortable, okay? It teaches us a lot about ourselves. Hey, Carrie. Okay. I'm kind of losing track of who's next. Zay, how are you? How you doing? Okay, Farah. I think we have Farah, then SM. And thanks everybody for tuning in. Hey, Marita, I have a bit of a line here, but you know I'll get you. And yeah, guys, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe if you like. It's a huge help. I just started this show. And truthfully, I don't know anything about YouTube. So I just keep making videos and hope it finds the right people. And please donate to the show. It really means so much to me. And I'll always move you to the front of the line if you like to donate to the channel. There's a couple ways to donate listed below. And I have some links to donate in the video description as well. Just let me know if you do donate, and I can move you to the front of the list. So. No problem, Ayaz. Great to meet you, brother. Listen, I wish you well, man. Dude, having like a real connection with somebody is tough. And it's even tougher if we don't even know what we want in somebody. So make sure you think about the kind of person that you actually want, and the type of qualities in someone that you're looking for. That's the most important thing. So that way you know who's right for you and who's not. All right, Farah. This feels very symbolic for me. Women fighting to be first in line for me. Okay. Hey, all right, both of you, cut that shit out. I'm so happy you're both here. You're both new. We are all here to support each other. All right? All of us. So, no fighting. All right? Everybody gets their turn with me. So, show some grace to one another, okay? It's good karma. And please donate to my show. Okay. Love you, Marita. Okay, Farah. Zay told me that Farah asked first, so go ahead, Farah. What's your question? Then we'll do SM. Hey, Francesca. And guys, if you'd like a phone reading on my show, I always prioritize those over chat questions because they're way more fun and we get way more information. Tarot's so personal. Not everything can be a chat question. So if you'd like to be on the show, just message me on Instagram while we're live and I can call you right through the Instagram app. Hey, Marwa. Great to see you back. Oh, okay. Don't worry, SM. We'll get you next. And yeah, guys, just please be patient. You know, I'm trying to offer my services for free, um, out of good intention. Um, so just remember that. Since you, who is Farah? Who's this guy to you? All right, what deck do I want to use? Love you, Namira. Hope you sleep well. Namira, I'll text you later. We can pull some cards for you off air. Hey, Pam. Ooh, okay. Your workplace. Oof. Farah, Zay knows what I'm going to say. I'm very, very, very hesitant to advocate for you sleeping with a boss. All right? Just remember, once you open that door, you can't that's a door you can't fucking ever close once you open it. So, before I pull cards, I want you to just sit tonight and ask yourself how important this job is to you and how much you care about it, okay? Because whatever, I mean, if this doesn't work out to be exactly how you want it to be with this boss, do you really want to be in that position? Just ask yourself that first. Okay then. Let's get started. I like your style, Farah. Two things that I support. A colleague, okay. Soon to be former. All right. What's this chap's name? Mufasa. Farah, did you say you're in Pakistan? Mohammed. Okay. Dubai. Excuse me. Well, Dubai's very lucky to have you. All right. All right. Mohammed in Dubai. Francesca, I'd love to help you out. I'm sorry that you're going through it right now. Just hang tight. Francesca, if you have Instagram, and you want to come on for a phone reading, I'm always going to put phone readings over chat questions. So I'd love to have you on. We can get you on next if you'd like. Just message me on Instagram. I can call you through the app. So, oh wow, congrats, Farah. That's awesome. That's a huge deal. It's been a year. Yeah, that's why are we even inquiring about this guy? A year? Is this? I'll pull a card for you, Farah. This is bordering on me feeling like this isn't even productive for you. And for anybody else who heard what I said to my new friend Ayaz, I'm going to say that over and over again. There's no substitute for just being direct and open and honest and forward with people, okay? Um, always. Muhammad. Is he a fire sign? Just forget about this guy. This guy's this guy's like might have some bad karma coming his way. Um, I feel like he thinks he's like this guy thinks he's like something special. I don't know. He likes like entertaining multiple people and being like apathetic at the same time. I don't like this guy. I think the universe is actually getting kind of pissed at him. Um, I don't even need to know anything else about him. I think he might have some bad karma coming his way. Um, I just think he like kind of talks to a lot of people and then kind of like gives them the silent treatment. He's just like emotionally unavailable. Wait, Farah, didn't you just ask me about Muhammad? All right. Okay, that's who I was pulling cards on. Yeah, I just did. I don't. You need to move on from that guy. It's been a year. That guy's like dealing with multiple people. He's just like, why would you even waste your time with somebody like that? I'm not. Listen, Guys, I'm not helping anybody if I'm just gonna placate people and tell them what they want to hear, okay? Like, I want you to be actually happy, Farah. Find somebody who treats you well. It's not that guy. That guy's like emotionally unavailable, like entertains multiple people casually, thinks he's hot shit. Universe is getting pissed at him too. I got the judgment card for him. So I don't, yeah, thank you, Pam. Why the hell would you want to focus? The guys, I said this earlier in the show. Be mindful about what we're trying to help, like pull cards on. Is it really helpful for you to know what some asshole doctor who like doesn't respect women is thinking and feeling about you? People who have integrity will make how they feel known to you. They'll be upfront. They're not going to play games with you. They're not going to ghost you. That should be somebody you want. Think about how you treat people. Is that like a way that you would treat someone? If it's not, why the hell would you want to be with somebody who doesn't return that to you? No, fair. We got too many questions. If you want to donate, I can come back to you, but all right, SM, thank you so much for your patience. Listen, I love you. I'm so happy that you found this show. I'm so grateful. Listen, all I can do is try to just give you advice grounded in lessons that I've had to learn, okay? And some of us don't want to learn the lessons. So I don't know if you guys have heard, my friend Zay and I were talking about this. Confirmation bias. It's where we're trying to look for the answer that fits what we want rather than just accept like the actual answer. So okay. Okay. All right, SM, let's pull some cards. Francesca, are you still with us? All right, I think you're next. Everyone, I know sometimes we want things to work out and we want people to work out, even if they're not necessarily meant for us. Make sure you're looking at things objectively, okay? Everybody here. I know when we break up with somebody, we put like the highlight reel together of all the best moments sometimes in shitty, horrible, toxic relationships. I've said this before, I'm going to say it again. You know, even a shitty movie looks good when you put a 3-minute trailer together of all the best parts, okay? It's okay to remember the good stuff, but remember the bad stuff. If somebody makes you feel anxious all the time and uncertain, remember how that feels. Somebody that's like truly special and meant for you, a healthy relationship, no one should ever make you feel unsafe, or unsure or anxious when you're in a relationship. And if you're feeling like that, sometimes you need to just check in with yourself to know if it's because of like maybe some past wounds that you're holding on to, or if it's something this person is doing. And that goes for everybody. Everybody. I always try to be really thoughtful about what I'll pull cards on, especially with chat questions, because like relationships are so nuanced. And the last thing I want to do is pull cards and see that some like narcissist ex still like thinks that you're the love of his life, and I give you advice to tell you to go back to this person. So I always try to be really careful about what I pull cards on, um, and the things that I say or don't say. All right, let's see, SM. Thanks for your patience. How long were you guys together, SM? Yeah, how long were you guys together? And why did you split up while I'm shuffling? If you don't mind, answer those two questions. 2.8. Okay. So that's a long time. Why did you guys split up? And I don't want the SM version. I want, give us the raw truth. Nobody knows you here, so Zaid. Well, I can tell you before I even pull cards. All right, you just threw a lot at me. I just want to make sure I'm understanding this correctly. Um, he blocked you one day. You sorted things out, and then after 9 days, he said he was married to someone else. Just make sure please let me know that I got that correctly. SM, this doesn't feel like a chat question. Please just confirm that I heard that correctly. So you guys broke up? Ugh, I'm sorry, SM. Believe it or not, that actually happened to me too. If I'm understanding the context of what you're saying correctly. Oh my gosh. SM, listen, I care about what I say to people, and I'm so happy you found this show, okay? But I'm gonna say this to you from somebody who's had toxic relationships pretty much my entire life, okay? I just started the first healthy relationship I've ever had, all right? At the age of 36. Out of just because I care about you and I care about your feelings. So please don't take this the wrong way. And I really hope that you take what I say and you don't just go and try to find another YouTube channel to find out how this shithead feels about you. I am not going to pull cards on this guy. Why the hell would you even care about what he thinks or feels? I mean, you deserve better than that. Why are you telling yourself that this is all you like? This is the best you deserve in somebody? Somebody who's gonna get married after 9 days. Red fucking flag about this guy. Because he still likes you. This guy's, I don't even care how old he is. I'm sorry I'm getting upset. Guys, we have to fucking do right by ourselves. Then be honest about who he really is. This guy does not sound stable. Sounds like a rebound that's gonna burn out. SM, I promise you, this guy's running hot on a new relationship after you guys have been together for almost 3 years. Because he's unhealed and he didn't take the time to actually be with himself. He tried to replace you right after. Pam, how often does that work? I promise you, this is not the person he's going to spend the rest of his life with. And frankly, I would tell you that this should not be the guy you spend the rest of your life with. I promise you, he's going to come back around and try to get back with you. And I implore you to tell this guy to kick rocks and not answer. Such a red flag. I don't think this is helpful for you, SM. So listen, if you want to pay some other reader who doesn't care about what they pull cards on, I'm not going to do it, because I can tell you right now that this is not productive for you to know. I know we want to hope that people are suffering when they hurt us. I'm not going to even pull cards on a connection that clearly, I mean, I don't know anything else about it. Hopefully this could be like a lesson for you. So you're not repeating another toxic cycle with the same guy who's going to block you. What kind of man blocks somebody? How old is this guy? I did enjoy the moon, Christy. I'm sorry, SM. I have very strong convictions about what I'm doing on this show. And I do this for free because I want to help people. I am not going to pull cards so you can see what some guy who's clearly got problems. That should be your cue to fucking run. If he told you he's married, why would you even care about what he's up to? I would never do that to a woman. Ever. Ever. I would never get out of a long-term relationship and then marry somebody 9 days later. That's honestly, that's fucking embarrassing on his end. That's just shameful behavior. And if this was 8 months ago and I was a less healed version of myself, I would literally go knock that guy's teeth out for you, okay? You know what you should do? You should set some boundaries and realize what you actually want for yourself in a relationship. Because I can't imagine that guy aligns with what you actually want. And if he doesn't, why would you want to be with someone like that? Because I promise you, if you take him back, you're going to get a lot more of the same. So I'm sorry to just tell you that, but it's true. So show strength. I know you're strong. So show strength and set healthy boundaries. Would you ever do that to somebody? That is so unstable. I don't trust this guy at all. How could you? Who does that? I think we spent enough time on this. SM, listen, I love you. I genuinely am trying to give you some advice grounded in lessons I had to learn, okay? If you don't care and you don't want to take it, that's your choice, okay? But just remember that like a lot of things are self-fulfilling. So people who do things like that stuff doesn't happen in a vacuum, okay? And when you give this guy permission to show back up after he's like finished playing around, you're telling him that's how you think and feel about yourself. Like he doesn't have to respect you. And I know that might be harsh, but it's things that I had to realize about myself and how I dealt with relationships and what I allowed in my life with people. So do yourself a favor and fucking move on from this guy, okay? I just gave this whole soliloquy about like how what I don't think is productive with tarot. And I don't think checking in on like toxic people from our past who we know we shouldn't be with, who we know are not the right people for us, like how they're thinking and feeling. Who the fuck cares? Excuse my language. Guys, I'm sorry I'm running a little hot from this. I feel like we're getting a lot of these questions. Okay? This is like checking in on him is only going to keep you stagnant. He's looking up on your TikTok because the guy's a disaster. He's lost. He's confused. He still has feelings for you. Okay? I don't have to play armchair psychologist too deep on that. He's trying to like fill the void with someone new, which is a huge red flag. I don't know how old he is. And like the icing on the fucking cake is that he got married. Congratulations. Send him a blender as a wedding present. Yeah. Well, we all know this already. Maturity and age are two parallels that frequently don't ever intersect, okay? That's honestly, SM, listen, you're clearly spiritual, you're into tarot. That is the universe trying to shake you awake, my friend. That's the universe trying to show you who someone actually is, to get them the fuck out of your way. So you can actually meet somebody who cares about you, who loves you, who's emotionally stable. I mean, what do you want to be like? Do you want to be his side piece? That's like that guy has a long road of unhappiness ahead of him, and so does that woman that he married after 9 days. You should you should have grace for her, because I can promise you he's not going to make her happy. Hey, Francesca, I wish you well. Okay, that guy needs to grow up. And I think you have a less. I think there's some lessons for you to be learned too. I mean, I said it. SM, I'm 36 years old. I just figured this out. Like really, when the universe shook me awake, like when I had a near death experience in October. Um, but until we learn them, we're just gonna guys. I truly believe that until we learn the lessons, we just keep coming back over and over again, lifetime after lifetime. So learn the lesson. Okay, Francesca. Thanks for your patience. Please don't tell me that she's married. Oh, buongiorno. Nice to meet you, Francesca. I'm very Italian, if you can't tell. I think I'm 90% Italian and like 10% golden retriever. Okay. Francesca, do you want to come on the show? Do you have Instagram? Do you want to come on the show? We could do a phone reading. For anybody else who wants a chat question, please, please just be thoughtful about what you ask. And we're asking about the right things, the right people. Okay. That's the energetic exchange for me, since I do this for free because I do want to genuinely help people. So, Francesca, you just find me on Instagram, the White Dog Tarot. It's right there. Just send me a message and I can call you right through the Instagram app. I'd love to have you on. We can actually get some real information. I have I have the app up. That's how we do calls on the show. I'd love to have you on. I'll see when your message comes through. I always spend a lot more time on phone readings. That's why I started the show. You're welcome, SM. We love you here, okay? Listen, I wish somebody was there for me to shake me awake and give me like be blunt with me about things that I didn't want to see about myself a long time ago. We're all here to help you and support you, okay? I always try to come from a place of good intention and love. When I'm pulling cards and when I'm helping people. So we're here for you. And I know you're gonna find somebody that's right for you. Once you forgive yourself and you release this guy, let him be unhappy with somebody else, okay? Because I promise you he is, or he will be soon. Okay, so we're gonna have Francesca on the show shortly from Italy. In the meantime, while we're waiting for her message, oh, did we get her already? Carrie Ann, I'd be happy to pull some cards for you while we're waiting for Francesca. For anybody new, please donate to the channel. It really means so much to me. It's what keeps the show going. You can donate through Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. And I'll always try to prioritize your reading. I do offer private readings too, by the way. You can email me or connect with me on Instagram if you're interested. All right, Carrie Ann. Carrie Ann, where are you chatting with us from, by the way? And it's great to meet you. I'm Stefan. Oh, Caribbean. Cool. All right, what's on your mind, girl? What's going on? And then we're gonna get Francesca on. Carrie Ann, what's your question? I'm trying to get you in before. For N? Okay, sure. Can you tell me his name? I just need something to kind of like energetically grab onto. Nixon. It's a pretty cool name. Okay, Carrie Ann, let's see what we get. I'm gonna actually just take a quick look at him real quick. Anything you could tell me about you guys is always helpful. Okay. Also, how old is he? What can you tell me about Nixon in the Caribbean? Okay. Okay. Nixon from the Caribbean. What do we need to know about this guy? I just kind of want to see what kind of person he is first. Oh, holy shit, Carrie Ann. What else do I need to know about this guy? This guy's very stable. Um, definitely dependable as far as like money goes. He's pretty good with money. Um, this guy wants a family. I don't know if he has kids already. Does this guy like? I keep getting watches. Does this guy like watches? He keeps his emotions really close to the vest. This guy really wants it all with you, Carrie Ann. I got the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. I don't know what SM means. I'm really bad with acronyms. Carrie Ann, I got the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. Pam, what's SM? Ugh. Is he married? Got it. Is he married? Is that why this is showing up? Okay. Why is he like SM's guy? Let's Why the 10 of coins, 10 of cups? About who? This guy wants a family with you. Like, he wants emotional stability and a connection, and he wants like a happy home and family life. What else do we need to know about this guy? This guy cheated on you? Did you accuse him or did you catch him cheating? Okay, be careful. Okay, so have the okay. If listen, you know, but before we accuse somebody, we will maybe try to have the conversation and figure out if it's grounded in fear, because we all act off sometimes. Again, listen, Carrie Ann. This guy is like borderline obsessed with you. Okay, I got the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, and the the 4 of Wands, which is a card of like marriage, companionship, happy home. I got every important card. I got 9 of Cups. I think you should talk to him. That's okay. It's not a game. You know? Clearly you're still thinking about him. It doesn't make you weak to have an open conversation with him in person, okay? It's not a game of like chicken, okay? Okay. Carrie Ann, I want to get Francesca on. I feel like there's a lot to unpack here that I can't in chat, okay? Um, as it tends to be with chat questions. I'm seeing all the cards of like family, home, emotional fulfillment, love, wish fulfillment. Maybe he's pissed at you because he didn't cheat. I'm not seeing anybody else in his energy. And when you say reach out, I don't know how long you've been with this guy. I am always going to tell you, don't text. Like, let's be adults. Call him. Have a face-to-face conversation with him about it. That's not accusatory. I don't even know if it doesn't even seem like he cheated. He's definitely sad over this relationship. For sure. Remorseful? I don't know if he's remorseful. Because I don't even think you're certain that he actually did it. I think you need to have an open, honest conversation with him in person. He thinks a lot of you. A lot. And I'm underselling that, okay? That's a very long time. Maybe you guys just need to cool off, take some space. But listen, when we like point our fingers at people, rarely does that solve problems. It's about having like an open conversation and like and being understanding of one another, okay? And if he cheated on you, that's a different story. But I did not see any energy of a person who's deceptive. I saw a guy who's like really like full of like love and like wanting stability, real stability. Um, and has like some emotional depth to him. That's just what I saw. Um, Listen, maybe we can pull some cards on this another time. Carrie Ann, if you ever want a private reading off air, we can spend a lot of time together on this. Or if you want to come on the show, we can get a lot more. So, but much love. I'm really happy you're here. All right, let's get Francesca on. Actually, you know what, guys? I think I'm gonna take a quick 5 to let my dogs out. When we get back, we're gonna get Francesca on. Um, and we'll take some more calls. We're at the 2 hour mark, so I need to stretch so I don't turn into a pumpkin. Um, Carrie Ann, it's so great to meet you. I'm sorry you're going through it. Listen, I can really relate. Listen, I don't know. I hope that you're able to get some clarity at some point, like if he was unfaithful to you. But just like from a person on a personal level, I used to attract like really shitty toxic women who like would lie and cheat, and it really fucked my idea up of like what a healthy relationship was. And frankly, it really affected how much I felt like I could trust new people. So just take some time to really think about what why you if it's grounded in something real. And if you really care about this guy, try to just sit down and have a real conversation with him if you feel like he's off. A lot of people don't do well when they feel backed into a corner or accused. So just try a different approach with how you're talking to him about it. Like, let him know that you felt like he was acting strange because of this and this. And, you know, um, that you just want him to be open with you because that's what you want. That's what you'll always give him. Um, but yeah. Anyway, love you, Carrie. All right, guys, I'm gonna take 5, and then we'll be back. Let me just write in the chat. All right, guys, we'll be back in 5. I'm just gonna everybody take a screen break. Everybody, everybody take a screen break and go outside for a second. Okay, I'll see you in a few. Hey, just taking a quick 5-minute intermission, and I will call you when I get back. Okay, I'm back, everybody. Okay, all right, I got my little break. All right, let's get our new friend Francesca on. Oh, hold on, we're having some technical difficulties. Okay, let's try again. All right. I hope Francesca can figure it out. We'll give her one more second. Okay. We'll give Francesca a second. I do understand. I'm not very good with technology either. So we'll give her a second to figure it out. Oh no, Christy, you're at 2%? Okay. Francesca, I hope we can get you on here. All right. Hmm. Christy, that sounds cool. I like that idea. All right. Let's see if we'll try Francesca one more time. We'll see if we can get her back on. I'd really love to have her on here. Let's see. Okay. I guess we could try to do some general till we get her back on, unless anybody has a chat question or wants to call in the show. Is that your son's name, Christy? All right. Yeah, thanks everybody for joining. Um, If you're new, my name's Stefan. Um, yeah, we do a live stream every Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We have live callers. We do chat questions. Um, they're technically donation based, but only if you feel so inclined. And yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. All right, so we'll do some general until we get some more chat questions. Hopefully, we can get Francesca here. We can get Francesca on for a phone call. So, okay, let's do some general. Let's do some general readings here till we get Francesca back. All right. I think we did Aries and that's it. So let's keep trying to do fire signs. All right, so let's do Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. All right. Hey Zay, good to have you back. All right. All right, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Let me timestamp. What's up, Jay? I don't know, Jay. I think you owe me a couple favors at this point. Christy, go get a charger. You can't? What do you mean? Oh, cool. Dude, I would love that would be I'd be honored, man. That's better than any donation. Man, I got a pretty new channel, so yeah, no, I got you. I do have an Instagram page, but I don't really put a lot of content on it. I'm not really, I don't know, I'm just not great at the social media thing, like the building the brand on other platforms. When I first started the show, before I was able to do live streams, because you need a certain amount of like subscribers, I was doing shorts, but I just stopped doing shorts. I don't know, that's just not, it didn't feel like it had a lot of substance doing them. And I'm not really interested in just getting clicks. So, oh, thanks, brother. That's so kind to you. That's a, um, it's really kind to you, man. That certainly feels like an energetic exchange to me. So, um, happy to do another favor for you. It's not even really a favor. I'm happy to help, though. Love you, Christy. You know what I realized, guys? I actually think I can stream I can stream to YouTube live while also simultaneously streaming on Instagram. I think I just need to change the video to horizontal rather than, no, excuse me, to vertical rather than like the horizontal. And I think I can stream to two places at once. Maybe I should try that. Okay. Yeah, sure, Jay. Jay, you have your Jay, you have your pinky toe dipped in way too many pools, brother. Way too many pools. All right? Did you abandon ship on your boss? Jay, do you like this girl? Jay, are you really ready to settle down? Truly? Because I do, listen, I do, you're a lot more like me than you think, okay? I was the same way when I was your age. Not to sound like I'm 87 years old, but I am a bit older than you. Um, so let's not pull cards on her. I don't think you need it, you know? If you can't even remember her, we can get some advice for you, though. And yeah, dude, thanks for reposting my YouTube channel. That means a lot to me. It really does, truly. So she's probably scared, man. I mean, it's that like transcends gender. Being afraid of fear of rejection, you know, especially for women. I'm not trying to make that like I'm not trying to sound. I don't know. I hope it doesn't come off like I'm a misogynist or anything, but like I mean, culturally, it's like the men who are supposed to chase the women. So she probably feels dumb, um, chasing, like, or approaching you, you know? What's her name? Do you know her name? All right, Jay, let me see what comes out. I can't make any promises. I don't know if I'm like, I might pick up on someone else's energy and not hers if I don't know who it is. Let's see if we can figure it out, all right? No, I'm not disappointed in you, Jay. Never. You're a good kid. One, I just want to make sure you don't hurt anybody. Like you're upfront with women. Um, and don't just go after everything that sparkles, dude. You know? Um, if you're really looking for a relationship. All right, let's see what we get here. You know what? I don't think I want to use this deck for you right now. Which deck do I want to use? Okay. Maybe your circle's just messing with you. No, I'm just kidding. Why are they being so cryptic with you? Your circle. All right. All right, Spirit. She has dark hair. Okay, great, Jay. I think you only narrowed it down to like 10 million people in the greater Toronto area, so thanks. All right, let's see who's in your energy. Who's in Jay's energy right now? Hey, Chicken Empire, nice to meet you. I'm Stefan. I'm really bummed we lost Francesca. Oh, there she is. One second. Okay. Okay. All right. Who's in Jay's energy? Jay, I'm just gonna do a super quick pull for you, dude. Because I have we're gonna get Francesca from Italy on. She's been waiting to call in. Let's see if what I can pick up on. Who's this? Who's in Jay's energy? Pretty funny, Jay. She is thinking about coming towards you. Pretty funny that showed up. Definitely have mutual friends. Three of Cups. I think maybe you'll see her at that party you're going to. What up, Swishy? How's it going? The Sound of Music. My girlfriend loves that movie. Why do you hope you won't see her? You don't even know what she looks like. Um, Jay, you're gonna meet somebody at this party that you're gonna like. Ooh. Okay. Yes, this dude, it's literally exactly what I said. Whoever this is, I actually am surprised I got the strong message. She's doesn't want to. She's afraid of coming towards you to tell her how she feels. By the way, every card in my deck is upright. I must have missed a card because the one reversed card came out, and this is a card of lack of confidence. She's gonna communicate with you soon. Jay, just listen, dude. Just be thoughtful about like just moving forward. You know I love you. I'm always happy that you come and hang out. You bring good energy. You bring out my disappointed dad side. Um, just be thoughtful about who you're inquiring about. All right, make it meaningful. All right, you know, don't fuck with the universe. You know, with like, it's not. Some people don't feel the same as me. It's not a like digging into people's feelings and like emotions is like not a joke. It's a big deal. It's a big deal to me. So let's be intentional about it, all right? Um, dude, I think you're really gonna like this person. I got the Lovers card with the Fool, and you guys are both facing each other in the middle of this party. Just be upfront with people, Jay. You know that. Like, treat people the way you want to be treated. I know that's like a stupid thing to say, but she's showing up for sure with communication. She might reach out to you before. You're gonna like her though, and I think you're gonna want to. I think you're gonna want to like just go for it. Truly. Sorry, Chicken Empire. That's a weird thing to do. Well, who the fuck cares what they think? Excuse my language. I don't know, Jay. I want to get Francesca on. She's going to communicate with you. I actually suspect she might. Because I got the Eight of Wands, which is communication, not in person. Well, I'm not in. It's been a while since I've been in college, Chicken Empire. So, I do occasionally get emails from trolls, which is strange. It's a lot of. That's a lot of premeditation there. So. Okay. All right, let's get Francesca on. And Jay, thanks again for the for reposting on your Instagram. I really appreciate that. Oh, hold on. Oh, did I do this wrong? Let's see. Gino. Hello.
Hi.
Hey, Francesca. We got each
Hi.
other.
Yeah, sorry, finally.
How are you? It's so great to.
I had to download the app. Sorry, I'm Italian. My English is not very good.
Oh, it sounds beautiful. It's perfect. Thank you so much for coming on. So I just always like to say, because we have people, watching, just make sure it's not on speaker and you're in good service so everybody can hear you well. You sound great though. You sound great.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's okay as it is.
It's perfect. Perfect.
Okay.
It's so nice to meet you, Francesca. So what's on your mind?
I'm trying to, because I'm seeing the live on my tablet and with my phone instead. I'm doing the call.
That's okay.
So, yeah. And okay, I think it can go.
And Francesca, you can always go back and rewatch if you want, but you sound great. So
Okay.
So what's on your mind? It sounds like you're kind of going through it with a girl you've been with. Did I understand that correctly?
Yes. Yes. So what I asked was if we will go back together.
Okay.
And what kind of person she really is, because it's a very complicated situation.
Oh, I love complicated. I'm just kidding.
You love complicated.
No, it's always complicated.
This time I don't love it so much.
So did you say that you proposed to her?
She proposed to me.
Oh my goodness. How long have you guys been together for?
We've been together 5 months.
Okay.
And
Ooh, that's
yeah.
well, hey, I'm not here to judge anybody on like listen, to me, time, it's not linear, you know, like what I mean, you can get to know somebody that truly that's meant for you in 5 months, what it takes like 10 years for someone else. But it sounds like that that probably freaked you out a little bit. Is that I'm kind of reading between the lines, but
I didn't catch what the last thing said.
so did that kind of freak you out a little bit when that happened?
She proposing to me.
Yeah.
It was a big step for sure, but it it doesn't really freak me out because she constantly said that she wanted to propose to me, and one day she just did it. And but it's complicated. She proposed to me after I go ahead to live with her.
Okay.
And
you guys had like a falling out, or you got did some? So what initiated the breakup?
it's complicated because a lot of things happened, and
Hey, just remember, nobody here knows you, and a lot of times, like speaking uncomfortable truths is the way that we can actually figure this out together. I'm here to help you, okay? Um, I know it's tough, and I know that relationships are really complicated. Um, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I hadn't been through a lot of the things you did. You know, I feel like I I feel like a lot of people who find the show mirror the things that I went through just at different times. So, I just want you to know nobody here is going to judge you, especially not me. I've made enough mistakes to last 2 lifetimes. So, I just want you to know that, okay? We're here to help, and I'm here to listen too, okay? Are you there,
okay,
Francesca?
thank you. Yeah, and okay, so okay, the thing is that we meet casually in one evening with a friend or with a group of queer people of this area.
Okay.
And she really instantly come to me and shooting her shot. I don't know how well saying it. And then nothing. We started hearing, texting, seeing each other. I was in I'll try to be say everything, but not too long. I am a victim of domestic violence.
Ugh.
And
I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry to hear that, Francesca.
Thank you. It's okay.
Was it were you previously dating a man, or have you only dated women?
No, I always dated only women.
Okay.
I always kind of knew I was a lesbian. Domestic violence wasn't from a partner, it was from my parents.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That takes
It's okay.
Takes a lifetime to heal from. It's I mean, it's almost crazy that I said that at the beginning of the show, and here we are feeling like I can really relate to a lot of the things you said. I mean, I had to deal with similar things too when I was a kid. So, it's that stuff really shapes our connections as adults. Absolutely. Um, it really can. It could have. It's honestly, it's almost frustrating, you know, when we have things happen as kids. The impact it has on like our ability to have healthy relationships as adults. You know, takes a long time to work through stuff like that. Um, and everybody in the chat is sending you love right now, Francesca. Just to let you know.
Thank you so much. It's okay. And it was for of my life really because it was my father and my mother together. But when I was little, my father was sent away, and they left me with my mother. But my mother's um,
Mm.
wasn't really a mother. So only 2 years ago, I finally escaped all by myself. I did everything alone. Authors, relatives didn't really believe it or didn't really see it, the signs and things like that.
Yeah.
And it takes me a lot to realize the situation I really was in, and the only thing I could do was go away, and the reality
Yeah.
that I never really had parents. So I was in this place for victim of domestic violence, and I've been there for almost 2 years. And in our country, it does. I don't know in US, but in our country, it does work like that. When someone is having domestic violence, it doesn't. There is some services.
Yeah.
And 5 months ago, I met this girl, and I explained her my situation, and she said that she was in love with me. She was crazy for me. She wanted that I go to live with her because she loved me. She wanted to marry me, and she is double my age. I'm 23, and she is 46, if I'm saying it correctly.
Wow, you have such a distinguished voice. You sound like you've been you sound older than 23. Not that voice always tells us that, but I could tell that you you sound like you've lived through quite a bit. That's definitely matured you a bit. So um hey, I'm really proud of you that you did right by yourself and you left. It's always tough when there's like a family dynamic, you know. So,
Sorry, I'm not hearing you anymore. There is an interference.
oh, can you hear me okay? Francesca?
Are you there?
Yep, I'm here, Francesca. Can you hear me?
Are you there?
Yeah. It might be your connection. Francesca, you still with us? Oh, okay. I think we lost her. All right, let's get Francesca back on. Sorry guys. Okay. Let's see. I hope I'm still streaming. I don't know if I hope my computer didn't just um malfunction. Let's see. All right, let's hopefully we're still there we go.
Hi?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm
Okay.
sorry. I think the connection
No,
died.
it's not you. Pam already knows. I have like a computer that's um that's older than both of us. So sometimes it just stops working.
Okay.
So okay, so we have you back. Sorry about that, everybody. For everybody tuning in,
Okay.
I'm glad that we got back my connection here. Um, so okay, so where you left off, you're telling me that you met her after you moved out.
I I lost you after you said you were proud of me, and then I could hear anything.
Okay. No, so please continue. So you met this woman, um, and
Yes.
and she offered to like have you move in with her. Did I understand that correctly?
Yes, because she was in love with me, and even if she were double my age, so I never been with a girl so much older than me, and I wasn't very sure. My situation was complicated. I had a lot of things to concentrate on, and I always think that I could not allow myself to have a relationship in a situation like that. And
Okay.
but and it was very limiting because in places like this you cannot go out as much as you want.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Okay. It's
yeah.
not
You have a place. You have a place to you can stay. People taking care of you, but it's not like a hotel. You can do what you want.
I understand. Well, listen, I just want to say whether it's for her, but more so just for you, don't be afraid to let somebody love you if it's genuine in the right way, you know? Um, especially if it's from someone who truly cares about you. And I'm sure you're gonna tell me more about the situation and we'll get some cards. But I just wanted to say that to you. You know, you deserve happiness, Francesca, especially with what you've been through. Regardless of who it's with. So no, so please continue. So did you end up moving in with her?
I think that I could not, I want to precise this, I could not allow myself to have a relationship because I didn't have the time and the and else to really be committing to another person. You know, when you're in
Yeah.
a relationship, you should give a lot to the other person. And I thought that in a situationship like that, I could not
Yeah.
provide a good relationships for someone else.
And now you're in your own head about it. Now you're
What?
sorry, that's an American expression. Sorry, I'll try to speak more clearly.
No, it's
I could
okay.
tell
That's what
that
it means.
so you have this is keeping you awake at night. Is it making you anxious? Are you thinking about this a lot now? The choice you made?
Yes, because now everything is different and
Francesca, I'm going to ask you a really simple question, okay? And
yeah,
the truth is the truth, you know. Do you really love this woman?
yeah.
Does she
I'm afraid I discovered it too late. I don't
does
know, but I think I really love her.
Francesca, you're 23 years old. I'm 36. You're way ahead of schedule, my friend, okay? It is so not too late for anything. And I want to tell you this. Only you know only you know what's real or not. If this is a woman who truly made you feel safe, listened to you, understood you, and really made you feel supported, I want to tell you this. People like that do not come around very often. Truly. And if they did, nobody would watch tarot because we'd all be in happy, healthy relationships. Okay. Um, if you truly love this woman, make time for her because a lot of times we create reasons why we can't be happy. Like we think we don't deserve it. Um, if this woman's really important to you, and only you know that, is whatever else you have going on more important to you than her and your relationship? That's the first thing you need to ask yourself. And I know that's a tough question, but listen, I've had most of my life was spent with people who treated me horribly. So I know what it is to actually be with somebody who's honest and cares about you in a genuine way. And those are people that you shouldn't take for granted or let go of. Now, I do understand if you were afraid, because that's a little soon, 5 months. I know that probably made you feel like there's a ton of pressure to make a choice. Just remember, if you really care about this woman and if you love her, it doesn't have to be all or nothing. You don't have to get married to her. You guys can try living together for a little bit. You can keep, like, if you feel like you're not ready for that level of commitment, it doesn't mean that you can't stay with her and, like, get to know one another better. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. But it seems like you have feelings for her. That's what it seems like to me.
Because you don't know what happened now. And one thing I wanted to say when you said that things earlier,
Yeah.
that I deserve to be happy. The thing is that I don't know if I'm crazy or I mean all the esoteric word, tarot, things like that. I give them 15% credit, a 15% credit not.
Francesca,
If you get that.
I have to tell you something. You're definitely crazy, but so am I. So you're my kind of crazy, okay?
I think I have like a course or something because I always attract some kind of situations, some kinds of people.
Wait, so okay, so what am I missing with her? Did something bad happen?
Yes.
Okay.
In fact, I asked you if you could tell me with a lecture what kind of person she really is,
Sure.
or if we
Okay.
could come back together, because I go to live with her, and when I go to live with her, she started to change,
Ugh.
and a lot of things happened.
Oh no.
And right now
Change
things are very
how?
bad.
Like, change how? Like the way she treated you?
Yes, and then I discovered that she did things behind my back, and
Okay.
she have a lot of friends around her to tell her bad things. It's like I don't know her anymore. She says she doesn't love me anymore. We break up, but I'm still here with her.
What did
And I just don't know.
Did she get distant or did she get like controlling? Like when you say she changed, how would you describe the change in the dynamic with her?
She started treat me bad sometimes, and
Okay.
don't accept things that she used to upset.
I don't love that. I really don't love that.
Yeah, it seems like she's another person sometimes. I don't understand.
Well, I spoke too soon, it sounds like. Let's get some cards. Francesca, it can be tough it takes a really long time to truly know somebody. I'm really sorry you went through that. I'm really sorry because that probably took a lot of courage too to like take a leap of faith with her. Um, and it sounds like maybe she presented something to be or presented herself to be something she wasn't maybe. Um, I'm really sorry that happened. So where are you now? Where are you staying now?
I'm staying in her parents' house because they are out for vacation, but soon I have to go back to her place. And she had taken her ex.
Okay.
And I don't know what's happening in her house. There are her ex now.
Okay.
And
so what is her name?
Deborah.
Deborah. Okay. Currently, how are you feeling about her?
I love her, but at this time I'm hurting so much, and I just don't know what to do. I don't have even elsewhere to go. She knows she
Yeah.
knows it.
I'm so sorry, Francesca. Hey, we are all here for you. I can't imagine how that feels right now. I mean, damn. Listen, let's see if we can try to get some answers with her, okay?
Yeah.
I'm so happy you called though. It's so great to meet you. It really is.
Thank you. For me too.
Okay. What do we need to know about Deborah? Can I get I'm sorry, I'm talking to myself here. Okay.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I'm pulling
Because I can
cards.
see you. Okay.
If yeah, and you can go back and rewatch too if you want to see the cards
Yeah.
if you're just listening. All right, let's see what we get here. What do we need to know about Deborah? Spirit. 3 cards. Does she have money?
Yes.
Okay.
She work.
It seems like she's got some money. Why this card? Interesting. She seems pretty like independent, self-reliant. Does that sound like her?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's this lovers about? Is this about Francesca? Spirit is about Francesca. Hmm. How does she truly feel? Hmm. Okay. Intentions? Why? It's the 7 of Wands. Why? This is very interesting, Francesca. I gotta be honest. Her energy is confusing the hell out of me.
Mm.
She has feelings for you, like very strong feelings. Um, I think so. Again, I'm just gonna tell you what I see. I'm not a psychic, okay? So, what I say isn't like gospel, as they say in the States, okay? But I'm just gonna tell you what I'm picking up on, okay?
Okay.
She hides her emotions. Um, she has strong feelings about you that she's kind of suppressing. Um, I think so. Again, I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. I think subconsciously, and it doesn't have to make sense, okay? Sometimes what people think and feel doesn't it doesn't always make sense. It's just how they're thinking and feeling, okay? I think there's an energy of her wondering if your connection is balanced or if there's like a balanced equal exchange. Um Now, if that's the case, that's actually a little concerning. And it would speak to her being inconsistent because this is somebody who wants to try to like present themselves as like a provider and then gets what's the word? Like bitter or like then they get resentful at the same time. I don't know. There's a little bit of a controlling energy. Um she I could okay, this is what I'm picking up on. She feels like she has to fight off everybody in her circle, like, and defend herself constantly regarding on working on this connection with you. Does that resonate at all?
Yeah, she fights with me. Not very much, I think, people around her.
Okay.
Because it seems like she listens a lot, let other people or people close to her influence her, or I don't know. It's complicated, and it's like she sometimes it's a different person. She seems independent. She don't care what others thinks, but
Yeah.
at the same time, she does and listen to her friends that says.
You guys,
I don't want to swear, but bad things, and
you guys have a very
she
intense
feels very
connection.
cruel now. I don't know.
You guys have a very intense connection. I can see that really strongly. I she's feeling like guided towards you, but she's kind of resisting it. It's really strange. Um, it's like she knows what she wants, but she's fighting it. It's really weird. I need to get a little bit more here, okay?
Okay.
Damn. Um, so are you guys on talking terms right now?
Right now, no, she doesn't.
Okay.
She doesn't respond to my messages. Sometimes she reads and listens to the audio. Sometimes she doesn't.
Did you
She used to post.
did you just try to express how you were feeling? Like you felt like the way she acted towards you changed and you didn't understand why? Did you just try to
Yes.
and what was her
Yes.
response when you said that?
Um, it's complicated because sometimes when I try to talk to her, she just stays silent.
She shuts
It doesn't
down.
respond.
Okay.
Other times she speaks her mind, but just in some strange cases. It's complicated. I don't even know. I kind of feel like she um, scammed me or something.
Yeah. Or like she just I understand what you mean. Like I mean, listen, it sounds like you're asking the right things to her and you're speaking from your heart. I'm really proud of you about that. Um listen, I want to pull a couple more. I want to use another deck to see what else I get.
Okay.
I got to tell you, I kind of hate how she's treating you. I think it's kind of despicable. And I think you're really going out of your way to try to like open communication with her. And you like took a chance on her, like like a risk to move in with her. I really don't like what she like. It's really confusing. I'm getting really confused energy from her. Let's see.
I want to say that we a month ago we break it up, but I left her because she was treating me so bad, and I just could not take it anymore.
Yeah.
And I tell her, and she didn't change. So I could not take it anymore. But we were anyway trying.
Yeah.
I was there for her.
Francesca, are you working right now? Do you have a job?
No.
Okay. Francesca, I'm gonna pull a couple more cards. I have to be honest with you. And I really mean this like from love, okay? I know it's tough when you don't see what's in front of you and you're very much in present energy. Francesca, you're so young. I just want you to know that I know that you'll meet somebody better. I don't like her and I don't think that this is somebody that deserves you. Okay? You seem extremely grounded and emotionally stable despite a lot of the things that you had to fight through in your life. And frankly, she's way too old to be acting like that. Um, I mean, nobody deserves to be treated like that ever. Um, I mean, to be honest, this feels like low key. Do you know what the term love bombing is?
Yes.
Um, I have real hesitations about somebody proposing in 5 months. Unless it's truly spectacular, there's always exceptions. This is not an exception, clearly. Um, I don't really understand what motivates her. But what I want to tell you is you are so young. Um, and I really do not think that this is somebody that's gonna give you what you need. I just want to tell you that right now. I think that this person is unreliable for you. Um, and I honestly, I would never ever get back with somebody or consider being with somebody that didn't treat me well. And it took me a really long time to figure that out. I'm 36. I just figured that out. I was with people who treated me horribly for most of my relationships, like took me for granted, lied to me. Um, you deserve better, and you need to know that and believe it. So you have boundaries to tell someone like this, like, no, I'm not interested, or to walk away and know that like this is not somebody you want to be with. Um, it feels like she's trying to like create like a weird like trauma bond, codependent energy with you. Um, it's frankly it's making me really upset and angry that she did this to you. Um, I really think that this is not somebody um that you should put a lot of that energy into anymore. And I know that's tough. Sometimes relationships help us learn lessons about like the type of people we want to be with. Um, so when the next person shows up, we can kind of take what we learned from like from a past situation, um, and grow from it. You know. Um, let me pull a card on. What is?
Yeah, I wanted to say, but maybe I did make mistakes, and it was 3 days we argued, and for 3 days we didn't talk. I didn't respond to her, and then I go to talk to her,
Yeah,
and she said she doesn't love me anymore all of a sudden, and
yeah,
maybe I did my mistakes and she's angry or she thinks I don't
yeah.
love her or it's
Um,
I don't know. People have
Francesca,
imperfection, right? So
Francesca, listen, I just want to say this. We we all make mistakes, okay? Um, something that I want you to realize is the reality is this situation was probably always going to happen, whether or not you even did that. Um, so don't hold yourself responsible for why this isn't working out and why she is the way she is, because I imagine there was quite a bit that led up to you feeling like you had to detach from her. Now, in the future, you know, we always want to do our best to try to be open and say like, listen, I need some space right now rather than just completely ignore somebody. But you seem like a really sweet person, and I imagine that it I imagine that she probably had to push you pretty far to get to a place like that, because you don't strike me as somebody who is starting confrontations with her. Um, so give yourself a break, okay? Please. Um, give yourself a break about stuff like that. There's always ways for us to improve how we handle things, but from what you're telling me about her, it sounds like this was going to happen regardless of something like that taking place where you chose to not talk to her. Um, let me pull some quick cards on her, okay, Deborah? Or not Deborah, sorry,
yeah.
Francesca. What is Deborah's current feelings about Francesca? What are her intentions? Ugh, what's what's gonna happen next in this connection? Oh, Francesca, this woman is so confusing. She's so confusing. There's literally a complete, it's like I'm looking at two different people for her feelings and her intentions.
Mm.
And we both know what the most important one is. It's how we feel, because that's always true. How she feels about you is Knight of Pentacles, and this is so confusing. Knight of Pentacles and Nine of Cups. She views you as somebody who's solid, stable, trustworthy, honest, somebody that she could build a solid foundation with, and somebody that truly makes her happy as her wish fulfillment. You also throw it down in the bedroom too. Not that you needed to hear that, but she thinks you guys have she thinks
about the bedroom.
she thinks you guys have good sex. That was
Okay.
yeah. Sorry, I was being Stefan. I know that probably didn't make sense to you how I said that.
Okay.
However, I mean, I don't know how else to say this. This woman's like delusional. She's literally detached from reality. Her intentions are to like just create this like just to kind of live in her own head in like something that's not grounded in reality. Listen, this woman has a lot of work to do on herself, and I know what it feels like to be hurt by somebody that you trust. I know what that feels like. I think that you need to do your best to see things for as they are. Like, don't just remember the good moments. Remember the reality of like how she made you feel like the last couple months you guys were together. Like if she made you feel anxious and unsafe, you know, no partner should make you feel that way in a relationship. Truly, that's not love. Love is like supporting somebody and making somebody feel safe and like cared for and secure. And I don't think that she provided that to you. And I don't think she's capable of it. I think that she honestly, I'm picking up like mental health issues, and I'm not a doctor.
Yeah.
I'm picking up some yeah, borderline like bipolar. I don't know. I don't really want to dig too deep into that. It's gonna make my brain hurt. Francesca, I think you deserve better than her. And if she wants to open up communication and have like a truthful, open, honest conversation, and not just be like, oh, I miss you, come back. And she wants to actually talk about the things that you tried to talk about with her, you're welcome to invite her to do that. I think that you need to set boundaries and not communicate with her and try to move on. And I promise you that you're going to find someone better. It is so infrequent that the person we meet when we're 23 is a person we spend the rest of our lives with. Just statistically, okay? I mean, it took me till I was 35 to really figure out who I was as a person. You're going to change and keep growing so much, especially from now till the time you're my age. I also think that this is a really like significant relationship because I think it might maybe taught you some difficult lessons that hopefully you won't have to repeat with someone. But I don't like her for you. I would not trust her with your feelings. I don't trust her. I'm actually really concerned that she would hurt you again if you guys got back together.
But she would come back together?
I don't know. Right now, Francesca, right now, can I get one more? What is her future actions? I mean, when I asked what's going to happen in the present, I think she's going to spend some time alone. I got the Hermit. What are her future actions? Francesca, listen, I have to just be honest and tell you what I see, okay?
Yes.
I wouldn't be helping anybody if I just told you what you wanted to hear. I
Yes.
think that this is a I think that this is a cycle that's closing for you. So something new and better can come in. I got the Wheel of Fortune. Um, I don't things change. We have free will. She might wake up tomorrow um and realize that like how she feels is the most important thing to her. But this is going to take some time. I really don't want you to sit around and wait for her. And I know that's tough. I know there's no switch we get to just shut off for how we feel about someone. But um, I really don't like the way she treated you. And you, frankly, you deserve to be treated better. You do. You deserve somebody who's going to respect you and be kind to you. And I think the universe is telling you that I think you need to just try and focus on moving on to usher in something better. Because with this showing up, the Wheel of Fortune, this is good. I know it doesn't feel, I know it's like, I know it feels bittersweet to tell you that because you might be struggling right now and in pain. But like the Wheel of Fortune is saying like something new is about to happen that's good for you. Um and frankly, this is bad karma for her, the way that she treated you. It is. You don't treat somebody like that. Um, I don't want you to wait around for her. I really don't. And if she reaches out to you, she better give you such a good explanation that you never got about why things changed and why she started acting different. And Francesca, I know that this is going to be tough for you because I know you feel like she offers you like maybe a stability with like living with her. If she doesn't, you're gonna repeat another cycle, and I think you might really bring yourself more pain. She needs to really like prove to you and express to you um like the things that happened in a way that makes you feel better. Okay, and if she can't do that, you need to move on from her. That's just my advice to you. Okay, and you're welcome to take it
But
or leave it, but
from what you see or feel, she's a bad person or she's a good person? What really kind
hmm.
of person? What is her soul? I ask myself.
You know, Francesca, it's funny you said that. I don't think anything's really that black or white. Truly. I actually think it's really interesting that you said that because, you know, despite, um, well, let me just say this. You know, my girlfriend believes that people are inherently good. Um, and it's not that I believe that people are inherently bad. I just think that people are conditioned a lot of times to act out of fear and in their own self-interest through a lot of the things that they have to go through in life. Um, I don't I don't think anything's really that black and white with a lot of people. I mean, some people are just truly bad people. Um, but I don't think that it's okay. I would never feel comfortable looking at this and telling you that she's bad or good. Um, I think she's just confused and lost. I think that there's she's completely out of balance, like her head and her heart. I don't think she knows she doesn't listen to herself. And I mean, I mentioned the mental health thing, which again, I'm not a doctor. I just kind of picked up on it a little bit. Um, if that's the case, I mean, you know, it's not that simple. Um, you know, I mean, if she's bipolar or, and it doesn't always have to be she's a good or bad person. Sometimes people are just not right for us. Do you know what I mean? Um,
Yes.
that's the reality. And frankly, I think that there's a chance that in like 10 years, when you are with somebody completely different, you're going to be like, holy shit, I can't believe that weird fucking guy in New York 10 years ago told me that I would find someone and I would feel like a different person. Um, I just, I think that you have so much growth to go through, and you went through such a fucking ordeal. You went through so much trauma, and this woman comes swooping in. Listen, don't take this the wrong way. She comes swooping in, frankly, when you're in like a really, it sounds like you were in a really vulnerable position, like where you were living, what you just got out of. And she promised you all this shit. She promised you like this life. And then you get there and things ended up changing really quickly. And I don't know why she did that. I think she has good intentions, but she just can't fucking follow through on them. I just think she's a really confusing person. I don't even really know what to make of this. Listen, I think you need to give her some time, but Francesca, I am telling you, and I would not say this if I didn't feel really strongly about this, okay? I can only give advice grounded in the lessons that I've had to learn that were extremely painful. If she truly cares about you, she will make the effort and open up to you and try to have an open and real conversation with you about the things that she refused to address when you tried to do that with her, okay? And maybe it's meant to be. I do see her doing a lot of reflection coming up in the near future with the Hermit card, which is a good sign. That's her kind of soul searching a little bit. But I have to tell you, I don't think that happens unless you have boundaries and like the strength to realize that how things are and were was not healthy. So she can actually change. When we make the right choices for ourselves, that's how we help others heal and grow. You know, if we enable bad behavior and tell people they can treat us badly, and we keep letting them come in and out of our lives, we're giving people permission to not have to respect us or treat us well or to not grow at all. So
yeah, but some people just seems like no, it's your fault. You were not good for me. But it doesn't seem like they want to learn things.
You're absolutely right. I've dated quite a few people like that. But you know what? You know what I realized? And it took me a really long time to come to this conclusion. It's not, I realized that it's not my job to fix people. I was addicted to like broken, wounded, like emotionally unavailable, beautiful women who were avoidance pretty much most of my life. And it's like I kept meeting the same type of women until I realized that like you can't change people. All you can do is do right by yourself. That's how you create growth in other people. I do see a strong connection with you guys. And I don't even know what the future holds. But if you just keep lingering around and waiting for her and making yourself available to her, I really think that it's going to postpone any potential growth with her. But with this Wheel of Fortune card, I think you need to really take a look at what the relationship actually was for you and maybe identify that it maybe wasn't that healthy. I mean,
I just wish if I feel like I didn't know in you and discover who she really is, and I would like to know who she really is. I don't know.
Yeah. Listen, it's not always that simple. What I'm seeing is two completely conflicting energies that exist within her mind and her heart.
But right now or in general, she's like that.
Right. I mean, what's the difference? I'm channeling for this present moment. You know, I asked what her current feelings.
It's part of her have two different identities that fight, or it's just
so
in this situation.
So she feels like she's very clear about who you are, but she acts so immature. Like her intentions and the way she acts,
yeah,
it's like detached from reality. Like she knows who you are, and I think a part of her really like loves you and like saw you as her wish fulfillment, knows what you are, knows you're stable, you're honest, you're trustworthy. Clearly you're grounded. I mean, the way that you told me you communicated with her is like chef's kiss. It's fucking beautiful, Francesca. It's so infrequent that I hear people be able to express like express what you did to her, and just try to be open.
It's normal. I mean, I don't see the sense in a relationship then.
Of course, because you're because you're a good person. You understand what it takes. I mean, good like communication is the most important part of a good relationship. And I'm so proud of you. I mean, you have such a I wish you could teach 23-year-old Stefan a few things. It took me so long to figure that out, but the way she shows up like an immature kid. She's showing up like a page who's just totally detached from reality. It's just not grounded in anything real. But I mean, her intentions are to subconsciously have a really, I mean, the Two of Cups showed up too. Francesca, I know that this is people are really confusing, you know. If anything, a confirmation that this is somebody that's worth your investment is when their intentions and feelings align. Okay? In the cards. When there's an alignment for like what they want, what they feel, and like what their actions are. Okay? That's somebody being in alignment. I think this is throwing you out of alignment. And I really, really don't like one that she proposed to you. And I feel like she did it in a position when you were vulnerable, which is really making me not feel good. And she might have had good intentions in her own head, but the reality is what actually happened. She needs to prove that something can be different to you, okay? That's how I feel, and that's what the cards are showing me. I mean, it's so clear that you need to kind of close the cycle out, and maybe look at maybe things that you can do different, like maybe what you learned about this relationship. But if you're speaking from your heart and somebody can't like receive that, why the hell would you want to be with somebody like that? You know, that's the end. That's like the big question at the end of the day. You want to be with somebody who you can connect with and is gonna like understand how you feel and be able to return that to you. It is like a losing battle dating someone where you know how to express your emotions clearly in like a way that's not confrontational, and you're with somebody who can't do the same. I dated somebody for 10 years like that. It literally turned all my gray hairs are from that relationship. You can't change people. All you can do is love yourself first and do right by yourself. So
I think that maybe she thinks I am a bad person and I am the one who I don't know, maybe try to get advantage of her friends say.
You know what, Francesca?
It's not true, I don't love her, things like maybe she think bad about me. And
Francesca, that is irrelevant.
Suppress.
It's irrelevant. You know what? I mean, the fact that the Seven of Cups showed up, which is a card of literally like being delusional, detached from reality. She could think whatever she wants. If she's doing it, it's to project like blame on you. Okay? Like she can't take responsibility for how she acts, clearly. So at the end of the day, it's what you're going to do moving forward that matters, okay? Francesca, I have to let you go.
Yes.
But listen, I'm here for you. We all are, okay? I know this is not easy. All I can do is tell you what is give you advice grounded in something that I think is helpful to you. I think you need to find the strength that you found within yourself to leave that like abusive situation you were in. Find that strength again within yourself to do right by yourself, because emotional abuse and physical abuse are very close to one another. And I do not want you to feel like this is your fault. Okay? It's not. It's not your fault what happened with her and how she acts, okay? All you can do is try to learn lessons, you know? So next time when you meet somebody, hopefully you can discern something new, or if somebody's going to really be right for you. But I'm not telling you to just never talk to her again. I think you need to wait for her to reach out, and really want to have a conversation about the things that you feel like you tried to have conversations with her about. um I just I really don't think that she's good for you right now. I really don't. I know that's hard to hear, but somebody who really truly loves you should not treat you like that. If you love somebody, you don't fall out of love with them after 3 days, okay? That's not how love works. That's not how love works. I mean, the fact that she tells you she loves you, wants to marry you, and then you get into a fight, and then suddenly she's like, oh, I don't love you anymore. That's a red flag. And she's way too fucking old to be doing things like that. Truly. I mean, it sounds like you're more mature than she is. That's not love, Francesca. That's something completely else. That's not healthy on her end. So all I can tell you is make sure that you try to look at that from a different perspective. And you don't like, you don't sit around and wait for her, because I don't think you should. I really don't. I really don't.
I know you spend a lot of time with me, but I can tell you one last thing.
Sure.
It's one thing that you reminded me of. Years ago, I had a tarot reading, and the person said that I am a healer and I heal persons, and it's my purpose in life to heal persons. And
Yeah.
and
That's
and
beautiful.
it's something I will let on.
Francesca, can I share something with you?
Yeah.
I think that's so beautiful. You know, I feel like in some ways that's why I'm here too. I mean, I left my suit and tie job that paid a lot of money. So I could do this for free because I felt called to help other people. You know how we heal other people or help to heal other people? By loving ourselves and doing right by ourselves. You know, if we are allowing ourselves to be in like toxic codependent situations, not be respected, we're not helping anybody heal. The way that you help others grow and heal is by doing right by yourself. That's how you create growth in other people. And the people who don't grow, you grow apart from. But you can't truly step into your gift of helping others heal till you stand in your power, okay? And having the strength to be like, you know what? This doesn't feel healthy to me. You know, the fact that this woman can't communicate to save her fucking life, this is not a healthy relationship dynamic. Even though this is tough for me, I need to realize that and walk away. If she can't step up, That's how you can help other people heal. That's how you can help her heal, potentially, by you closing out this cycle, setting boundaries, understanding what you need, what you want, and what you deserve in a person, and making them prove to you that they can give you that. Because you strike me as somebody who, what you expect from someone, you always give back. And that's really important. That's the balance. Guys, that's balance. Like the whole balance of temperance. It's the balance of energy. Things need to be an even exchange in some way. So listen, I think that you can help her, but you have to help yourself. That's how you help her. And Francesca, I would love to get you back on soon in a month, okay? To see how everything's going. And listen, I'm here if you ever need anything. We're all here for you, okay? All of us are. We all
Thank you
love
so
you,
much.
and I'm so fucking proud of you, okay? Just think about what you had to go through and endure when you were younger and how much strength it took to get away from that. Nothing will ever be that fucking tough for you again. You're a fucking warrior. This can't even touch that, okay? Always keep perspective. You have so much strength. You have so much strength to get through this and do right by yourself and allow yourself to be happy. Give yourself permission to be happy. And if somebody,
But I really do feel like I'm cursed, like I have some kind of something
no,
negative. I don't know.
you know what? You know how you break generational curses, Francesca? You break cycles. You close out karmic cycles with people who are toxic. You start putting yourself first. You start practicing self-love. You identify again what you want in somebody, and you don't allow people into your life that don't treat you like that's in alignment with what you need and what you deserve in someone. That's how you break curses. That's how you break karmic cycles. I felt cursed for a really long time, but you know what? It's because I didn't want to look at the role I was playing. And it doesn't mean that like I was emotionally abusive, but I allowed myself to be in relationships with bad people, you know, who didn't have any interest in changing or growing or reciprocating. So that's how you break curses, my friend. And that Wheel of Fortune card shows up when you end a cycle, and it means good fortune, like blessings, new things coming into your life. But when we hold on to things that aren't meant for us or people, it's easy to feel like you're cursed. So be able to identify like something that's good and not good, like a really healthy relationship and a not healthy relationship. So I have so much faith in you that you're going to be able to get through this, and you're going to come out much happier and stronger, regardless of that, whether or not that's with her on your own or with somebody new. But you have to start somewhere, okay? You have to start somewhere, but I can promise you, you're not cursed. You just have to close out some cycles with people that you need to move on from right now. Go meet somebody new. Go have like a fun casual date with somebody new. You know, get your mind off this person.
I don't know. I don't know if there is a lot of girls that want to see me, but I don't. I feel like I'm cheating on her. I feel like I just think about her. I want just her. I don't want anyone
Yeah.
else right now.
I know. Francesca, it is up to you if you want to wait around for her. It's up to you, okay? I can't tell you what to do and I won't. But what I'm seeing is somebody that doesn't deserve you. Straight up, okay? And I think that what you're feeling for her on some level, I don't know, it reminds me of how I felt Like when you get love bombed, like and gaslighted by somebody, it's so manipulative. It tricks you into thinking that you're in love with somebody, but it's like a weird attachment. There's a thing like a push-pull thing. I'm not saying she's a narcissist at all, but that's like a thing that narcissistic like personality disorders do. They reel you in, then they start getting cold, they start pushing you away. It's like this whole mind game manipulation of like keeping you attached to them. Um, I think that the attachment you have to her is kind of unhealthy, and I don't blame you or think it's your fault because she's a lot older than you. But I think you need to see things in a different way. Um, somebody that loves you should not flip a switch like that. I'm just telling you, okay? And at some point, you might understand what I mean better when you have clarity. I know you're really close to this right now, so it's hard to see things differently. But I'm telling you, I know that it's hard to shut off the feelings. It's up to you. I don't trust your feeling. Like I don't trust her with your feelings at all. I don't. Like I don't trust her with your feelings. That's me personally. Um Listen, you're going to get through this, okay? Um I know you are. We're all here for you, okay? Do you have anything else going on right now that feels good for you? Do you have friends? Do you have like a support system? Do you have a job?
Not really, because everything I left my life, and I when I escaped, and I kind of left everything.
Well, come visit me in New York. I got some free time. I'm just kidding.
Well, it's a long way from Italy, but
I
okay.
know, I know.
I'll try.
Listen, something that was really tough for me to do, but it actually really helped. Even when we're feeling so shitty and depressed, taking a moment each day to just find things, little things that we're grateful for. Um, you know, it's so powerful. It creates such a powerful change. But Francesca, I really think you just need to try to detach from this a little bit, okay? Detach from the outcome of this. Um, and listen, I don't know if this is available to you. I'll probably be the only tarot reader to ever say this on YouTube. We can watch tarot all day, and I can always try to give you advice as a friend from what I've been through, but there's never a substitute for like finding a therapist to talk to about this in a meaningful way. We don't always have to jump to the crazy tarot reader with tattoos. You know, um,
Mhm.
find somebody that you can talk to if you feel like you can't, if you don't have anybody to talk to. Somebody who's unbiased. Do you know what that means? Like somebody,
I'm biased.
yeah, it means somebody who doesn't have like a vested in like if you find a friend and talk to them about this, they'll be inclined to just agree with you. Like they won't be neutral. I don't know if you have therapists available to you in Italy. There's also
I have a therapist because of what I've been through.
Talk to them about this.
I don't very feel good with her.
Then you know what? Switch, because it's important you feel safe. And there's thousands, millions of therapists out there. Switch. She's not the only one.
Yeah, it's not so easy. It's the therapist from the Center of Anti-Violence, and it's free, but it's not so easy in Italy.
Okay.
Switch therapist. It's hard. It's very very hard to get a therapist, but it's not easy. It's absolutely easy to switch.
You know, I have a couple friends who are therapists. Let me reach out to them. Listen, I really want to help you.
You're so kind.
I know what you're going through. I know it's tough. I just want you to know that you have the strength to get through this. And that reader wasn't wrong about you. You absolutely have healing energy, but you can't fully actualize it till you step into your power. Um, and frankly, I would be shocked if you spent the rest of your life with this woman. I'm just telling you. You're gonna feel like such a different person in like 5 years. You know, your brains don't fully form till you're 26 years old.
I know that I am a good person, but I don't know if I am a part of a good person. I think that maybe I am a bad person.
Listen,
sometimes.
Francesca, I don't want you to ever fucking question that again. You know how I know you are? One, it's the way you carry yourself. You have a lot of empathy and sympathy for others, and you're also extremely self-aware of yourself. A good person wouldn't question. I mean, the fact that you questioned that this was your fault because of how you acted, like where maybe you overreacted and you didn't talk to her for 3 days. Someone who's not a good person wouldn't even consider their role as being partially to blame. So please get that shit out of your head, okay? You are a good person. That's plain as day for me to see, okay? Anybody who's that self-aware of like the way they act, that is a rare thing. It's a rarer and rarer thing in people. So listen, give yourself a break, okay? Stop thinking about this chick. At least for a few hours. Give yourself a break, okay? Do something that feels good, all right? Do something that feels good for yourself. And just try to really listen to what you know is right for yourself, okay? Francesca, I have to go. It's been so great to talk to you. Yeah. We're friends on Instagram. You can message me whenever you want, okay? If you ever need anything, okay?
I wanted to thank you for you giving me so much time.
Oh, you're so welcome.
So kind. You are so empathic, and I wish you the best. I just wanted to thank you to take so much time for a stranger.
You're so welcome. Grazie. You're so welcome.
Grazie.
You know, Francesca, I feel the most like myself when I'm helping other people or trying to. So that's why I started this show. You know, doesn't matter where we are in the world. We're not all so different. What we all go through, but we're all here to help each other grow and push each other. You know, a lot of people are afraid to grow and do right by themselves. I was, and we're all here to support each other when we do it. So I love you. Everybody in the White Dog Collective loves you too. We're all supporting you, and you're always welcome here.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
You're so kind.
All right, Francesca. Ciao. We'll talk soon.
All right. Thank you so much. Ciao.
Okay. What a sweetheart. Guys, let's send Francesca some love. I know she's going through it. Let's send her some love. Hey, Debbie. It's great to see you. Guys, you know what? Does anybody have any chat questions? I think I might call it here. Just because I'm hitting 3.5 hours. Starting to get a little energetically fried. I am gonna stream tomorrow though, of course. And sorry if I missed any messages in the chat here. Hey Crystal, hey Brittany, good to see you. Helga, good to see you. But guys, let's wish Francesca well. She's a sweetheart. But Brittany, did you have a question? Yeah, I think I need to call it, guys. What time is it? Almost 9? Yeah, I'm feeling a little burned out. Brittany, I'd love to get you back on tomorrow, though. I see that you messaged me. And I'd love to do a phone reading with you. I would. I'll message you on Instagram tomorrow before I stream. I'd love to have you on. And thank you so much for finding the channel. Okay, guys. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. If anybody wants a private reading off air, they're $45. I'm happy to make myself available. I think I have some free time to do a few today and tomorrow. But I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be taking more phone callers or more phone calls. We'll be doing more chat questions. And thanks everybody so much for hanging out and watching. Thanks, Brittany. Yeah, I'm feeling a little tapped. But yeah, it's great to see everybody, and hope everyone has a great night.